Okay, welcome to the video. This is Eddie Gray. It is a little past 3:30 in the morning. It's a big day, as all of you creative people know. Today is the release of Komplete 13, and I just wanted to go over some of the details. Look out for a lot of great content in the next couple of days, as we will be covering the update from top to bottom. So for now, let's just do a basic overview. Obviously, Native Instruments does this I believe it's every 2 years, and there is so much on the table this time. On top of just, the usual good stuff like, Massive and FMA and all the stuff that we're all used to. If you're a Native Instruments fan and supporter, you're now getting a lot of more expansions. You're getting a lot of the new instruments like the Cremona Quartet. There's a fairly new piano called Noir, Mysteria, which is one of the newer plugins, Arcus, Mallet Flux, which I've been wanting to get for a while, so I'm stoked about that. But just lots of new stuff that I wanted to go ahead and take a look at. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the various packages, what you get, the price points, and then perhaps upgrade prices if you qualify for them. Okay, so we've got the Komplete 13 Select, which is kind of like an entry level. We have the 13 Komplete 13 Ultimate, and then of course the collector's edition right here. So let's just look at and compare the difference between Komplete 13 Select and then the Ultimate Collector's Edition, so we see the value and how much more we're getting. So with Komplete 13 Select, you get 12 instruments, 4 effects, and 5 expansion packs. I don't know if those are machine or massive expansions. We will check that out. Whereas with the Ultimate Collector's Edition, you get 96 instruments, 26 effects, and 73 expansions. Of course, there are packages right in between that. If we go to learn more, we see that here are the offerings with Select. An incredible and really, for a lot of people, this is all they're going to need. It's an incredible assortment of plugins. This is a machine expansion here, which I really like, called Solar Breeze. Looks like they have the West Africa Discovery series, which I've used from time to time. These also are machine. So yeah, it looks like these are machine expansions. They have the Reverb ROM that was, I believe it was free a couple months ago. Really cool reverb. The Gentleman Piano, Phases, which is a phase plugin. Looks like Massive is in here as well, and then a bass. And by the way, if you haven't tried this Rickenbacker bass, it really is nice. And so this is what we're getting for Komplete 13 Select. If we wait, looks like Monarch is here as well. Prism, okay. Lots of great offerings. I mean, look here, you got the retro machines, which is basically like an assortment of various synthesizers and keyboards from the past. Ethereal Earth, which is part of the Play series, really nice plugin. It's like atmospheric soundscapes and textures from acoustic instruments, really nice. Drumlab is in there, which I really like. I've always enjoyed the rawness of this drum sampler. And then Contact Factory Selection, which covers a wide range of genres and sounds. I wonder if this covers... Yeah, so I'm not sure if they're talking about this Play series or if they're talking about the Contact Factory library selection. Stay tuned for that. Here are your effects. Love this solid bus compressor. And then all of your expansions. Again, these are all machine expansions. So let's look at the price is $199, and then if you were to upgrade, you would upgrade at a price of 99. Now, you have to check if you're eligible. How do I check if I'm eligible for an upgrade? What you want to do is you want to go to log in to see if you qualify for a cheaper version. Okay, and then from here you just kind of tell Native Instruments that you want to upgrade, and then there you go. Okay, so let's look at some system requirements. I think this is important. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay, so you need at the very least, whether it's Mac or Windows, an Intel Core i5 or its equivalent. You need 4 gigabytes of RAM, but at least 6 is recommended. Okay, and then looks like you need, this looks like it's for Windows, supports ASIO, which is a driver in Windows. And then this runs in 64-bit. Looks like they got rid of the 32-bit option. Okay, you're going to need an internet connection in order to install and activate everything. So it says here to install all products and libraries, 50 gigabytes is required. So just bear in mind in case you need to get an external hard drive or what have you. So a little side note here is that you may need an additional 12 gigabytes in order to complete the full installation. Okay, so that is Komplete 13 Select. Let's go into the Collector's Edition. So obviously you're going to get a lot more products. Okay, some would say probably, you know, enough for a lifetime. What I'm looking forward to is the Cremona Quartet. As you guys may have seen on my channel, Resources for the Modern Creative, that I did an extensive manual read-through of the Stradivari violin. Well, here they're not only offering the violin, they're also offering the viola, the cello, and a second violin called the Guarneri. So I'm ecstatic about this because to me these are the best sample libraries I've ever heard personally, and I love everything by East West. I love cinematic strings as well, but really this truly is next level. So this is really what I'm looking forward to, and when I get my hands on it today, I will be reviewing and going through walkthroughs and preset videos and manual read-throughs for a while, so stay tuned. So another very exciting feature from Native Instruments for all of my guitar players out there is Guitar Rig 6 Pro. It looks like they've completely redone the GUI. If I kind of, you know, dig in here a little bit, and it looks absolutely incredible. You can see a lot of their other plugins, Freak, which is another one of their standard plugins here. So I'm really excited about that. They've got Arcus, which is a, says here, contemporary orchestral layering engine. So that's going to be fun. Noir, which is a signature sound of Nils Fromm's evocative concert grand. So it's a grand piano. There's a Super 8, which I currently don't have. Should be fun, should be interesting. I'm sure it's a classic, maybe a remake or a modified version of the Juno 8. Could be wrong on that. This should be fun. The Play Series edition, so we're talking the Butch Vig drums. Very much looking forward to that. Looks like they have a couple of other series here. The Lo-Fi Glow Cloud Supply, which is I believe a trap based sample library, and then Modular Icons, which is right back here. So as stated, I'm looking forward to Malik Flux. This was made in conjunction with Sonascore, which is one of my favorite sample libraries. I love their software. I love everything that they do. They just got the cleanest sounds, so big fan. Mysteria, which is a cinematic performance instrument for ethereal and arcane choral textures. Straylight looks amazing. From what I understand, a sample library with kind of vocals as the basis for pads, textures, transitions, things like that. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's Farlight. So Farlight is vocal-based granular instrument. Straylight, on the other hand, is pads, textures, transitions, and tones. Okay, so it's going to be really cinematic. Obviously, these two go hand in hand in terms of the way that they were built, their engine, etc. As stated, you get the ROM reverb, which was a gift about a year ago, and then a bunch of new expansions, including new sounds for Massive X. So lots of great stuff here. 17 synthesizers, 39 sampled instruments. Of course, you got battery, polyplex, one of my absolute favorites, the TRK series. Lots of good stuff, and of course you can get the hardware as well. All right, so let's look at the price point here. It looks like the upgrade costs $499, and if you're buying this straight off the shelf, looks like you have a nice cost of $15.99. So again, if you're updating depending on which version, my update cost is only going to be $4.99. So this is exciting stuff. Again, check to see if you qualify, and system requirements are 10.14 or 10.15. So I'm currently on let me drag this to the screen, Catalina. So I'm on 10.15. So it looks like you can only have Mojave and Catalina, and that's it. So as far as your specs, they require a, let's see here, minimum of 4 gigabytes, 6 recommended. Need an Intel Core i5 or its equivalent. Again, only runs in 64-bit, and it looks like there's a side note here that Massive X requires an AVX compatible CPU. So not sure what that means. You might want to look into that. But as far as installing all the products, you're going to need let's say 1,150. Wow. Yeah, lots of space available. Unless that's a typo, but that's a lot of space. The installation process may temporarily require up to 70 additional gigabytes, even if you're installing Komplete on an external hard drive. Thus, this number significantly decreases for smaller products or if products are being installed one by one. So you may want to install, in small batches, okay? Okie dokie. Well, look, we're going to be covering this all day, all week long, so look out for specific videos. For now, I just kind of wanted to get up and just shout the good word that it's here, that it's ready to go. I'm currently waiting for my download instructions at the moment. As soon as I get it, I will see you guys and we will be back at it. All right, hopefully you guys are well. And this is going to be an awesome day, an awesome week. And I'm wishing you guys the very best. All right, guys. Take her easy. I will see you soon.